Just a bit of first principles thinking right here. Most people we've already sold into some kind of authority. We've already allowed them through our critical factor, and we're being controlled. We're being mind controlled by them. Whether it's some community narrative or goal, or it's the government, or it's, can you switch your thinking, or at least have a balance between the part of your brain which is thinking, okay, how can I make what he's saying wrong, and the other part of the brain which should be thinking, okay, it's because you've already subscribed to a majority rule, a collectivist rule, some kind of mind control that's come through social media, come through the music that you're listening to, and pump your ego. Perhaps we all like to be validated. So your validation, your endorsement, your paycheck, a lot of these things, it actually it very much depends on you subscribing to a certain bias and not really using critical thinking to think about it. If you're wrong, then you see the connections and you understand why it's wrong, and you understand the cause and effect. If you would apply the same skill and precision that you have in that discipline, if you would apply that to the broader picture and start to ask the question, okay, why am I subscribing to this narrative? Is this narrative correct? Because the world is a complicated place, we've already, certain quantum strings have already gotten past our critical factor, and I say quantum strings or use some kind of buzzword, but it's just mind control, it's just biasing. It's the same way that if you're a parent, forum like the World Health Organization, okay, they do some things you can argue that they do good, but it's really just virtue signaling. But okay, at least they help with some things, but then they've done things wrong, so that now they need to create various boogeymans and scapegoats and things to and first principles thinking to go around. But no, we just need a fast solution. That is what corresponds to that which depletes, misleads, confuses, and ultimately leads towards destruction. So if we can separate in every aspect, we can distinguish yin and yang, and that is your salary, your paycheck, somewhere in there it's going to be connected to nefarious, because the money system is all connected, right? The monetary system is all connected, and there's all these nefarious things going on: human trafficking, organ harvesting, child sex trafficking, really a lot of these things. So fuck you if you're gonna use against me my speaking may not be fully polished, and I may not be. So fuck you if you're gonna try and that guy, he's no. All that which depletes, misleads, confuses, mandates, and things that are coming down from this GCF, grand cluster fudge, really grand clusterfuck of bureaucrats, of these intelligence organizations, UNESCO, the CIA, the UN, all these okay, they have very, very accurate precision. You can't have $1 more, $1, even 1 cent less, 1 cent more in your calculations and arranging the paychecks for all the employees. It has to be accurate. So why the fuck don't you just apply the same? They were all successful, and we managed COVID really well, and blah blah blah. No, okay. In some regards they did, but really the mismanagement of the pandemic the mismanagement is really what caused. There was more. So actually, if you understand what's going on this planet, then you realize that what is it still recording? Yeah, still live. So what is a logical thing to actually unite around? Of course, you know, for the good of the, yeah. So it is really, if we bring it down to first principles thinking, it is very simple. It is just, you know, democracy, communism. Okay, all democracy means is that you have you know, a majority. You have a vote, and the people who get the majority vote, basically that empower the individual, and you go around and say, hey, did you guys manage to did you guys feel respected? Did you feel that you were able to speak everything? Is there anything you're feeling that you want to speak out? Were you have, and then how about you guys? Did you be really like with their heart, like caring for the people? Do they do that? No, you know. So yeah, just don't. Okay, I think I lost a bit there, but I'm just saying that, you know, we have all this wonderful technology now. If it was real democracy, there would be, you know, they would be using cell phone apps and things. They would be sending us survey after survey after survey. You know, did you guys feel respected about this? And how do you, sir? How do you feel that the COVID was handled? How do you feel the pandemic was? Be no problem, you know. Really, we should have a First Amendment and a Second Amendment, and we should have these things. Otherwise, you know, we're not basing our society on individual life, liberty, and happiness. We're basing it on collective life, liberty, and happiness, which is